Alright guys, I haven't done a review or any videos for a little while, so I thought I'd just do a quick quick little recap on the gold trade. Okay, so yeah, I had these levels marked up which I posted to you last night. Okay, top and the bottom of the range basically. So the higher the range here, which is coming off Tuesday's Asian session high, and actually the bottom of the range is Asia session's low, right? We've come down, we've rejected it. Basically, we've moved up into the upper half of the range, and yeah, I mean, through Asia, we had this big impulsive move down, right? There's something going on in Japan. I don't know what it is. It could be a multitude of anything, right? But if you look and place this level, so we've got the high and the low of the range, right? So we've got the low and the high, and then you can see the price is trying to move back up, but it's being blocked off here, right? There's probably this, there's a lot of opposing facing candles, right? One up, one down, one up, one down, one up, one down. It's a lot of carnage. It could be some, form of accumulation in a downwards facing motion. But what's happened since Tuesday is once prices come below here, it hasn't been able to break above. Okay, so ignoring the fact that there's all this free space at the bottom, this is basically a rejection of these lower prices, right? So price wants to move up. We had this rejection point here, followed by another rejection in Asia. And what happened then when Frankfurt opened, 7:30, we actually broke and closed above. London opened and then confirmed down, right? Well, it didn't confirm down, it came down, but it failed to break the Frankfurt low here and here, right? Now, if you read the instruction manual on the GFX manipulation point strategy, right? This is a backside trade. It's pretty much textbook as in terms of what I've traded over the years. And we did levels, it's come down. We failed to break and stay below this level. We've started moving up, right? We've broken above. Liquidity, maybe this candle here would entice more sellers back into the market because they're looking at this as a rejection point. And there's an accumulation here, see? Right, so you've got new accumulation here, which potentially, once, twice, it's been rejected, but this is the third time, all right? So when this came up, I wasn't looking for shorts because I didn't really want to trade down into this range, because if you look at this point here, right, so this is a shoulder, potentially this is the head, and then if we'd come back down here, I probably would have looked for buys from here, because I'm still more long biased on gold than anything else, for longer term. I think potentially the shorts, all barring major news releases, the shorts are probably done over and finished with now, well, for the time being anyway. So we came down, failed to break the Frankfurt lows. Okay, this is more like a liquidity grab, and this is enticing sellers into the market. Lower time frame, you're probably seeing all kinds of reversal patterns here. So we broke and closed above vaguely, but only just broke above here. First 15-minute candle. So the second 15-minute candle closed above. This is the first one. Third one, all right, which closed at 8:45. This was a confirmation, so a confirming candle, closed in this upper 1/3 using the Garm box. My next so the next thing I want to do, you can enter in the green section here for an early entry, right? But I want to use the 30-minute as an extra confirmation, right? Because I think my strike rate's going to go higher and higher using a combination of both the 15-minute and the 30-minute, all right? So we've got two candle wicks here which are moving down, but since the morning we've closed above. This candle was actually closed above. This candle, right, was respecting this candle, which is respecting this wick here. So if we'd first of all come down lower than this low, I wouldn't have taken the buy, right? Because potentially then we're gonna move down. What I wanted to see was this wick form first, then as price moved past this wick here, so the candle on the middle candle then, this is like so we've got a move up, support, move up, support, move up. So I was anticipating that we're going to move up here somewhere. We didn't quite get to my 2R, unfortunately, but that's not the end of the world, right? Because my rules are now, if we push back, you know, above 1R, I'm happy to take 1R every day, right? If I can take 1R a day, I'm going to be, you know, very profitable trader. So moved up into well over, or just, it's probably about 1.5R here, maybe something like that. And I thought, right, am I going to close it or am I just going to trail it? So I put a 1R trailing stop here. And I thought, if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? We'll maybe just push through and I suppose if we got to about 1.8, 1.9, I probably would have closed it manually. But then we just got this chop, right? And the reason why I've trailed this at, you know, 1R is because once you start pulling back like this on the lower time frame, right, you can see, you know, there's no candle wick to the top here on the 5 minute. And you know the way I think about these candle wicks, right? If there's no wick, potentially there's nowhere for price to move into. Price has reached its maximum kind of level. It can't go any further. So we had this wick, and then you normally see something like this. I pay more attention really on the 15-minute time frame or the 30-minute time frame, but we got this no wick here, right? So managed on the 5 minute, moved my stop loss to 1R in profit. The next 5 minute candle just slammed down, right? And that's basically, that was it for me. This could have pushed up a little bit higher, tagged me, you know. We're approaching this key level as well, 23.30. We were just above 23.25, which was here. So we could have rejected, you know, this area and moved back down, and then I would have got break even, and I didn't want to break even today. So trade managed well, okay. Some good confirmations. We got break and close above. We got a full body candle on 30-minute closing above the level on the 15-minute and the 30-minute high from here. Next candle, wick came down, moved up straight into profit, no drawdown, trailed to 1R as per my rules, and job done, away to go. 1R in the bag, and we move on to the next day.